This is a battle in the first tournament being hosted on the Total War Discord server. We have Egypt against Sparta. A very interesting matchup. The last battle of round 2 against Condorpase commanding commanding Egypt, and MaksPain commanding Sparta, to determine who is going to get to the semi-finals. So for Sparta, we have 4 Spartan pikemen up front, 2 4 Royal Spartans, maybe a 5th, yep, 5 Royal Spartans, and that's going to be a problem for Egypt to deal with 5 Royal Spartans. Then we have Helot, Gorgos, so 4 Slingers, 3 Elite, and then we have 2 Heroicoi Spears and 1 Heroicoi Peltats, so a very elite army of Sparta, with very good skirmishers as well, but no cavalry, so that may or may not be a problem, we shall see. And for Egypt, we have 3 Thorax Swords up front, then we have Citizen Cavalry and Egyptian Cavalry, crappy cavalry basically, and then we have a Ptolemaic Cavalry General, 4, I know there is a 4th one, 4 Nubian bows here, and Galatian Royal Guard on the flanks, and Galatian Swordsmen in the center. So that's a decent Egyptian army as well. Bringing Galatians is a very good idea. Going light on skirmishers, Nubian bows are basically crappy. Bringing a bit less skirmishers, but like 2 Egyptian slingers instead would maybe have been a better idea. And Thorax Swords to deal with Sparta. I'm not sure how it will go, but Thorax Swords can act as a good first line. The thing is, Sparta has so many super heavy hoplites here. So that will be a problem. Now Sparta moving here to get the top hill advantage. Now Galatian Royal Guard can absolutely destroy pikes and destroy Royal Spartans from the back, I assume. I know Royal Spartans in phalanx can hold an Oathhorn. But I don't think they... But that's in a one-on-one engagement, and this kind of engagements never happen in battles like this. So if Egypt managed to go around the Royal Spartans with the Galatians Royal, the Royal Spartans will struggle a lot. But now Sparta has the terrain advantage here. Now, bringing pikes with Sparta is a peculiar choice. Usually you'd see Spartan hoplites up front and then Royals, Heroicois on the flanks. But a Spartan pike center, we'll see how that goes. So the Egyptian cavalry being completely free to go around the flanks here. Also, we can see that Sparta brought Peltas, so Sparta expected elephants, and against Sparta, bringing elephants with Egypt would have been a great idea. Chariots won't do much if they get caught by Spartan Hoplites, but elephants can do much if they rear charge the Royal Spartans. Now the Egyptian line of skirmishers is shooting down the pikes, and the Spartan skirmishers are firing on one skirmisher each, but slingers will absolutely destroy bowmen with 10 armor. Thorax swords charging pikes, getting phalanx really close. Galatian Royal Guard getting a charge on Royal Spartans. This is going to be interesting. Same here, Galatian Royal Guard acting as a second line, getting the charge on Royal Spartans. The cavalry of Egypt is free to go around the flanks here, getting screened off by Perokoi, but it's not going to do much. Now the Spartan skirmishers are just exposed here. And yep. Peltas getting caught. If Egypt had the elephants, that would be the perfect time to rear charge. Spartan pikes losing and wavering, breaking here. The pikes are starting to break, getting rear charged by Egyptian cavalry. And the Royal Spartans are getting completely smashed by the Galatian Royals. Not getting phalanx on the Royal Spartans is a huge problem against Galatian Royal Guards. Rally and raise banner for Sparta being popped. The Spartan skirmishers are basically dead, getting caught by cavalry from all sides. Pikes are holding the center like they can. All the skirmishers of Egypt have broken, but so have the Spartan skirmishers. At least in a couple of seconds here. Thorax swordsman wavering and breaking in the center. Galatian swords losing to Spartan pikemen here. The Egyptian cavalry getting pushed back by the Royal Spartans and the skirmishers. Ptolemaic cavalry general of Egypt, getting a nice rear charge on the Spartan pikes. And Perokoi are going to unleash their javelins, in the back of the Galatian Royal Guard. Oh, actually they're out of ammo, they're going to charge them. Using using shield wall and headhunt maybe would be a very good time. Using headhunt and shield wall, on the Galatian Royals. Galatian swords doing what they can against the pikes, but the pikes are somehow winning. Even though they're in a weird formation, getting surrounded. The Egyptian cav has broken, except for the Ptolemaic cavalry general, that getting chased down by Royal Spartans. Galatian Royal Guards are still winning, but it's starting to go around now. Now that the Spartan skirmishers have pushed back the Egyptian cavalry. Here the Galatian swordsmen just barely won against the Egyptian pikes, Spartan pikes. But they're wavering and extremely depleted. Pikes going on the flanks here, on the flanks of the engaged Galatian Royals. And the Galatian Royals are starting to lose and drop pretty quickly here, up against 3 Royal Spartans. Headhunt should be used here. Same here, the Galatian Royal Guards are starting to drop against 2 Royal Spartans and having 1 Perokoi spears in their back, even though they're about to push back the Perokoi spears that are way too weak to face off against Galatian Royal Guards. But there, this Galatian Swords unit not being microed, and the Spartan skirmishers now are just free to do whatever the hell they want to do. Which includes unleashing all their ammunition in the rear of this Galatian Royal Guard and engage the Thorax swordsmen. Galatian swords killing some Gargo skirmishers. Oh, here, Galatian Royal Guard, very tired. I think Headhunt was just used. Very tired, shaken, and losing. The Egyptian general has died a long time ago. Remainders of the Nubian bowmen are getting fired at by Gorgos. And there goes Egypt. Headhunt just got off, so yep, Galatian Royal Guard is going to break. That was a very nice Sparta versus Egypt battle. A peculiar a Spartan army that worked really well, a Spartan pike center that worked really well, and an Egyptian army that got completely smashed, mainly due to the pikes and the Egyptian cav not being effective at all, not being able to kill the 5 skirmisher unit of Sparta. So the Royal Spartans did well. Not extremely well, but they did some good holding job against the Galatian Royals. The Spartan pikes did extremely well for pikes. Heroica spears did pushing back cavalry basically. Skirmishers did pretty well. Egyptian cavalry did nothing except some damage against skirmishers, but that wasn't enough. Egyptian skirmishers did nothing because they're just Nubian bowmen. Thorax swords doing like thorax swordsmen usually do, same for Galatian swords, and the Galatian royals doing a good job against Royal Spartans. But now we will get to the semifinals. Condorpase is eliminated and MaksPain gets to these semifinals that will start today. So we'll see that in the next one.